Are your students reluctant to write in class? Are they unable to write well? Do they experience writer's block? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, then this video will help you to engage students in writing tasks. The first activity is writing an eyewitness account. This account is written for investigative purpose. It means that you have seen something serious and now you are instructed to report it to anyone in authority. It could be police or principal. This lesson is integrated one. It means more than one skill would be in focus. And you would see that there would be listening, speaking, and writing skills in focus throughout the lesson. It's low tech lesson. It means the use of technology will be very less. So for this activity, you may require a cell phone or a personal computer or maybe a laptop. You would start the lesson with a video watch. For that, you need to find out a video of an incident. It could be bullying, vandalism, commotion, accident, anything that you would like to focus on. You can see that this is one of the videos that I have found from YouTube. It's about anti bullying and it is something that's happening at the bus stop. Before the students start watching the video, you can hand over QC chart to them. This chart is to be filled while the students are going to watch the video. This is going to provide a purpose for watching the video and they would remain focused throughout the task. QC chart is actually a question construction chart in which the students would construct the question about the actions they are going to observe in the video. Once they are done with the information, they may write some of the required action to bring reform. This could be an individual or pair task. You can flip this class as well. It means that you can just post the video along with QC chart so that students can do this work at home and when they come back to the class, they are done with two of the activities. Next, the students are going to have a bus session. And in bus session, the students are going to sit together in groups and they would contribute their findings about the video. Here, students are going to get equal speaking opportunity. Students can write collaboratively. Next is writing suggestive report. This report is written when the person in authority wants some suggestions from the subordinate. This lesson is integrated. Listening, speaking, and writing skills are in focus. It requires no technical tools to be incorporated. You may start off the lesson with polling. Have a class poll. Ask the students which event they would like to be organized in the school, and then you may pick up the most popular one. Each student will pick up an event and design three questions to be asked from their peers. It's better if these questions are open ended. It means that they do not have a definite answer. These are some of the example questions. Next, the students are going to have their own writing session. They would use the gathered information along with some of the details to be added on their own to help them compose their own suggestive report. This activity could be individual or group. For group activity, the students have to find out the students who have chosen the same event. They can work in collaboration. The written assignments can be displayed to have a gallery walk in which the students can provide constructive feedback to one another. Next is writing letter to the editor. It would start with letter hunt. The students would collect letters to the editor that are recently published in the newspaper. They would read them as samples in groups. This is an integrated lesson in which all four basic language skills are in focus. And this could be low tech or no tech. It depends upon the newspaper. Is it electronic version or the paper one? Next, the students are going to select one of the letters to write a response. This activity could be individual, pair, or in groups. Most interestingly, this activity covers all four C's: communicative competence, critical thinking, creativity, and cross cultural awareness. Once they're done with the writing task, they would exchange their letters for peer checking. For this, the students may use peer assessment rubrics. This is a sample peer assessment rubrics. You can see that there are four categories, and for each of the category, there are maximum and minimum points. The students can give points to their peers according to the best fit rule. You can modify these categories according to your teaching and learning objectives. To inculcate a sense of responsibility and ownership, you can ask the students to create their own blogs where they can post these letters, or the students can email these letters to the editor. The next activity is writing a personal account. These accounts are written to show your personal first-hand experiences with others. This is an integrated and no tech lesson. It would start off with emotion cards. You would distribute it among the students, and in open pairs, the student will show these cards to their peers, asking them to share an occasion when they have experienced similar feelings in their lives. The students may ask more questions from the peers whose accounts mesmerize them the most. These are some sample questions. The students may write an account. After finishing off the writing task, the students would self evaluate their work using a checklist. This is going to help the students to create self awareness about their strengths and weaknesses. This is a sample of self assessment checklist for writing tasks. Next, the students are going to offer peer feedback for which they would require a sandwich feedback format. This format highlights what you met, what you haven't met, and what you need to consider. The teacher may provide some of the examples so the students can do the task easily. The last activity is writing a persuasive speech. This speech urges the audience to take an action. This is an integrated lesson that covers all four basic language skills. It could be low tech or no tech. It depends upon the resources that you would like to use. So, you are going to begin with a picture description. And for that, you would select a thought provoking picture to elicit responses related to a burning issue. You would jot down all the causes of the issues on board and assign each cause to a pair. This is one of the pictures that I have found recently, and you can see that this picture highlights the issue of water pollution. Next, the pairs are going to fill in the CPS map. They will research to find out the effect of the assigned cause along with some solutions. This is the CPS map, the cause, problem, and solution. Students may do the research online or offline. This class can be flipped as well. If you provide this format to the students to be filled at home, and then when they come back, they can do the writing task. For the writing assignments, two or three pairs could be grouped together. They would write a speech that urges the people to take immediate action. For that, they may add some slogans. This task could be individual, pair, or group. Lastly, the students can present their work by recording their speech and posting it on social forums so the desired action could be taken. This speech could be audio or could be video. And this task could be individual, pair, or group. I hope these activities would motivate your learners to write in a fun, interactive manner. Happy writing!